What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Andre King coming at you today. And have you ever asked yourself, where should you begin your AWS journey? Well, I got a simple answer for you, and it doesn't matter what you've read or what anyone's ever told you. The simple truth is, there's just one place to begin, and that's just to simply create your very own AWS account. So now it's time to finally create your very own AWS account. To do that, go ahead and head on over to aws.amazon.com. And once you're there, click on the Create Free Account button here. Now we need to enter an email address that's personal. This will be the primary email address that will be used for like the root account user, aka your master account. And then you need to select a unique account name. This name can be changed in the future, and it again needs to be unique, but let's enter that email address first. And for that account name, if yours happens to be already taken, then go ahead and just add some numbers to the end is my suggestion. And then once you have that, click on verify email address. We'll need to then head on over to our inbox, and there'll be a verification code there, just like you see here. Go ahead and copy that or remember it and paste it in the verification code box back on the sign up page. And now click verify. Excellent. So now we're at step 1 of 5. The first step again for that root user account is to create the password. As you can see on the screen here, you're presented with the requirements for that password: uppercase letter, lowercase letter, a number, and a non-alphanumeric character. And it must be at least 8 characters long. And you need 3 out of 4 of those requirements. Once you have that, then go ahead and hit continue to move on to step 2. Here you'll need to enter your personal information. I'll go ahead and select a personal account. I'll pause the video here, but again, enter your complete information. And once you've entered that, there is a customer agreement that you should read here. Open it up in a new tab. And when you're comfortable with those terms, then check the box here and hit continue. Now it's time to enter a billing information, either a credit or debit card. This is going to be to ensure that they have a card on file just in case you ever go over any limits, as this is your own personal account. But you may see a $1 hold, 89 cents or something less than $1 in the next 3 to 5 days, just to verify that. So I'm going to pause the video while I enter this information. Once you've entered your billing information, then hit verify and continue. And that'll take us to step number 4. Here we just need to confirm our identity. Go ahead and enter that phone number. And of course, the contents of the CAPTCHA box for a security check. You can hit this refresh button to get a different set of characters there. Sometimes they are tough to read. And once you have it, hit send SMS. The SMS code will look just like this. So let's go ahead and enter that, which is what we receive on our phone, and then hit continue. But don't enter this code. It'll be the one that you receive on your phone. And then the last step before we are able to log in and our account successfully created is to sign up for the AWS support plan. Basic support, the free one, is definitely more than enough. This allows us to create a support ticket, as you can see here, for billing issues and account issues only. We do get access to their resources and white papers in this personal health board dashboard. The trusted advisor will be seeing that in future lessons and learn how that can help us out. But while we're here, you can see the other tier options, as well as the top level enterprise support, which is currently $15,000 a month for organizations to receive any kind of support within 15 minutes. So this is for large organizations with, big tier architectures that definitely need this support because of the critical applications that they have. But again, basic support, free, keep it there on the default, and hit complete sign up. And of course, congratulations, you now have your very own AWS account. So let's go ahead and go to the management console and go ahead and sign in with the email address and password that you signed up with. keep it root user for now. And let's go ahead and enter this CAPTCHA code and hit submit. And then the password, of course, that we use to create our account. And once we sign in, bingo, you're brought to the AWS home console screen. And this is again where all the magic begins. So now that we have that, again, a blank slate, first time logging into this account. So let's go ahead and, like we said, let's set up that billing alert. And to do that, there's going to be 3 things that we need to do. First, here in the upper right hand corner, click the arrow beside your account name and then click billing dashboard. This again will allow us to get alerts for the threshold that we're going to set, and my suggestion will be $1. So in the event that ever you're charged more than $1, if you spin up accidentally a resource that you didn't mean to, and it's more than $1, you'll get an email immediately based off that alert. Now from the billing dashboard, click on billing preferences. And again, these are those choices that you see. I would suggest checking all 3, but we do need this last one at a minimum, receive billing alerts, and go ahead and enter the email address that you want to receive that, preferably, or I would think the email address that you signed up for this account, but maybe you want it to go to a separate one. And once that's all good, hit save preferences. And that's again the first thing that we need to do. Let's go ahead and go back to the home screen, which you can do at any time by clicking on this icon AWS right here. The second thing that we need to do is go ahead and create that alert. Those alerts are actually underneath CloudWatch, so search for that here in the search bar, and let's go ahead and click on alarms. CloudWatch, of course, monitors resources all across your account. And again, we can set up these various attributes here, but alarm is what we need to do here. So hit create alarm, and then here select metric, click next. And then these are the categories. So let's click billing. And out of these 2, total estimated charge. And then the default is US dollars. Let's go ahead and select that for this example and hit select metric. We can leave the metric name default as well as the currency in all of these items for now. But again, I suggest setting that threshold to $1 just in case something happens or something that you accidentally deploy on your own time. And then go ahead and click next. Now from here on the configure actions, underneath send a notification to the following SNS topic, click create new topic. And again, for now, just for this lesson, let's leave this default. And then enter that email address one more time. And then it's important to go ahead and click create topic once you've entered that email address. And then let's go ahead and click next. The alarm name, let's just go ahead and enter billing exceeded. And then let's hit next. And then we'll preview what we just configured. For now, again, it's just that $1 is the condition there. And then let's hit create alarm. Now, as you can see here, you're noted to, you need to confirm that change. So again, that's what this warning will be as well. So head on back over to that email address that you entered, and then just click on this link to confirm that you want that topic to be created. And then bravo, there's your very first SNS or simple notification subscription, again, for the billing alert that you have there. So that's all taken care of. Let's view the SNS subscription. And as you can see there, that has been confirmed. So now in the unlikely event that you exceed $1 again, I know I keep bringing it home, but again, this is just to ensure that we have that parameter set up so that you're always notified. Even if you elect to keep this account beyond the bootcamp, and let's say, you know, months down the road, you start playing with things on your own, it's good to have this kind of threshold, and you can come in here and modify that in the future by clicking edit. Now, the last thing that we want to do is to secure our root account. And again, to do that, let's go ahead and head down here We'll learn all about the security features here, but security, identity, and compliance is the section here. IAM more specifically. And then this is where your users are managed and where you can group them into groups and then assign different permissions to them. So you see this warning right here to add MFA or multi-factor authentication, which is a strong suggestion to ensure that there's security. So in the unlikely event that your account is compromised, someone gets that password without the phone, your phone number that you put here, and being able to enter those 6 digits, then they won't have that. So let's add an MFA device here. And you may have seen this on the job or for banking websites or things like that. So let's go ahead and hit activate MFA. And then let's select a virtual token. And we'll go ahead and name this. I'll name this Google Authenticator. You can give it any name that you want, but hit continue. And then with your device's camera on your phone, you want to just go ahead and install the application. Google Authenticator will be what I'm using here. And once you hit show that code, you can hit the plus sign or just use your camera and scan that QR code. Once you do, you'll have the codes that prompt up and it'll look something like this. And again, these codes will change every 15 seconds or so. But let's go ahead and enter the first one. And then we have to wait, like I said, about 15 seconds to enter the second one. And then once that's done, we'll log out and log back in just to show you that we've successfully done that. And that's a good check that you want to do to make sure that it's working as intended. And so here we go. And then once you've entered 2 consecutive codes in a row, hit assign MFA. So there we go. So now if we come back out to users or the dashboard, the root has MFA. There we go. So now we're all green. And so let's, again, to check that and to ensure it, let's go ahead and sign out. Let's go ahead and log back in. So I think AWS didn't like incognito. So let's go ahead and log in with just a regular Google Chrome session. Again, let's enter the CAPTCHA, password, and let's go ahead and enter the code, which is getting ready to change on my device. And let's see. So kudos to you, superstar. If you were following along with me in this video and you managed to create your very own AWS account, then I'm super proud of you. You've not only managed to create your very own AWS account, you've also protected it with MFA and learned how to set up a billing alert. So if you were to go to an organization, you're actually one step ahead of the game. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in here and rocking with me today. And until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, peace.